Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making another meal prepping video for you guys. My first meal is going to be a sesame seed chicken made in my crock pot. It's going to be super simple. There's a lot of ingredients, but not too terrible. So all you're going to need for the first one is some cornstarch, red chili peppers, some black pepper seasoning. We got ground ginger, some toasted sesame seeds, rice vinegar, chicken broth. I am going to be using cocoa aminos instead of soy sauce because it is a lot healthier for you and a crap ton less sodium than soy sauce comparative. And then some ketchup. I use the organic unsweetened ketchup. And then I got some honey and some garlic cloves. I didn't show you guys yet. And of course, some chicken breasts. That's the first meal I'm gonna be making, and I will write down how to make it, all the ingredient list underneath in the description box below, but I'll show you step by step. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so step one is you are going to grease your crock pot. I don't know if you guys can see the size of what I'm cooking with here, but I went to Trader Joe's earlier, so I got some coconut oil spray. I like using coconut oil, it's a lot healthier for you. I also don't mind the taste. Normally a lot of them are not gonna taste like coconut. You have to be careful though, because some of the sprays do taste like coconut, and I've had coconut tasting chicken, which I'm not complaining about. This one does smell like coconut, so maybe I'll have a little coconutty zest with my sesame. But coated it pretty well so that nothing sticks. Okay, so it calls for it calls for 2 cloves of minced garlic. And if you guys don't know what you can do with fresh garlic, my countertop is clean, guys, so don't worry. So what you can do is you can take the garlic cloves, still has the little wrapper. You take your knife, you place it right on top, use the palm of your hand, just give it a little smash, and then this will easily peel all the way off. So now you just have your fresh garlic to be minced. It's literally this easy. Okay, so I mixed all of the ingredients I just showed you below, except for the cornstarch. So you mix everything together but the cornstarch. You're gonna pour half of your sauce in the crock pot, layer over your chicken pieces, and then pour the rest of the sauce over it, and then leave it on high for 4 hours. All you have to do with the crock pot, stick the lid on, turn it on high, and that's it. I lied as I'm reading the how to make this sesame chicken. It is, you can put it on high for 2 hours in the crock pot or low for 4 hours. So this is actually being done around 6 o'clock, which works for me because I can just put it in some containers and we can reheat. So in 2 hours, I'm going to remove the chicken from the crock pot and then set everything aside, and then I'm going to add in our cornstarch that'll thicken our sauce, and then place the chicken back in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna cook an additional 30 minutes on high, and then I will take out that chicken, cut it up, mix it in the sauce, and serve. Okay, my next meal is going to be spicy chicken with sweet potatoes and then little broccoli florets. They're called like baby broccoli. You guys will see them in a minute. But this dish is super simple to make. So I have a bag. I'm gonna put all of my chicken breasts. This recipe only calls for 2 pounds, but I said before I'm gonna double it because I'm making this for my boyfriend and I. So, and a meal prep. All you need is some olive oil, your spicy seasoning, which I'm gonna use this Cajun seasoning, some fresh pepper, and some salt. You guys know by now, always pink Himalayan salt, best for you. And then of course, I'm gonna grab my chicken out of the bag. I just got the same exact chicken as I'm using for my other meal, the Heritage Farm chicken breast. And so what I'm gonna be doing right now is putting in the spices in the bag and a little bit of olive oil, shake it up, and then throwing it in the fridge. And then I'm going to peel and slice up my little sweet potatoes and start prepping that for the rest of this meal. I got the cutest little red sweet potatoes, not red potatoes. I keep saying the wrong words. Today I'm tired. This is my only day off. You guys know I work a crap ton. If you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram or my Snapchat, you need to. I like to post a lot of personal stuff on my Snapchat story because for Instagram, for some reason, even though everyone kind of sees it, I don't like do a lot of talking on my Instagram story, but I will on my Snapchat, so follow me on both. But I've been working a lot lately. It's my only day off, so I talk for my job, so words just stop making sense half the time. Like my brain just shuts down when I'm not working. So sometimes even when I am working. You guys know, especially my other OTF people know me. But now I'm going to show you little red potatoes. Keep calling them red potatoes. They actually get your life together. They're sweet potatoes. Okay, Trader Joe's. Look at the little babies. So I'm going to rinse, peel, and dice. So I might have gotten a little excited on the baby broccoli. I chopped up some sweet potatoes, chopped up the broccoli, and I'm going to put the sweet potatoes and the broccoli on one pan and the chicken on another pan and pop it into 425-degree oven. This literally is so easy to make. I love it. Okay, I'll be back. So this is why I can't have nice things. I have my sweet potatoes and my broccoli drizzled with olive oil, and I have my chicken all in another pan, ready to go in the oven, but I cannot figure out where I placed my pink Himalayan salt so I can salt up my veggies. Like, I'm dead serious, guys. I cannot figure it out. I have a whole spices seasoning over in Iraq, and I used it for the last one, and now I can't find it. The only thing that's taking me so long to meal prep is I lose everything. Including my mind. Found it. Just to like spice up your natural veggie life. I was supposed to dice the chicken. Probably gonna be faster cooking that way. Yep, it's bake all the greens for 12 to 15 minutes, and then the potatoes are gonna cook an extra 15 minutes because they're sweet potatoes and they take forever to cook. Okay, now it looks like the picture on Pinterest. Do I look like a chef yet? So chicken is all chopped up, popping that in the oven. Then you got your broccoliettes. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And some sweet potato, and you're gonna pop that in the oven. Timer 15 minutes. Take out everything but the sweet potatoes, 15 minutes again, and then it's all done. And now we are going to prep some breakfast food. Okay, so for breakfast, what I'm gonna be prepping is some blueberry muffins, like oatmeal cups, blueberry oatmeal cups, not muffins. They're gonna look like muffins because I'm making little muffin tins. And then I'm also, next after the muffins of these, I'm gonna make egg white bites or egg bites. I think I'm using the whole eggs. Because I keep going to Starbucks early in the morning when it's 4 in the morning and I don't want to cook my eggs. And I just order egg white bites and might as well just make them. You can always double these recipes that I'm having down below, double all the ingredients and make a lot more and then stick them in your freezer and then just defrost the day or the night before. What this recipe calls for is 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats. I'm going to be using gluten-free Bob Mills oats. Best gluten-free oats I think there is. Bob Mills, shout out. And then we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to use gluten-free all-purpose flour. And 1 cup, it says skim milk, but I'm actually gonna use almond milk because I don't like have a lot of dairy. And then 2 large eggs, half a cup of honey, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of, ooh, that's my toast, fresh blueberries. So I also made a snack and I'm pretty sure I forgot about it and burnt it. Let's see. Hey, you know what, we're just gonna move on from that and we're just gonna keep cooking. So that's my day. Glad you guys are here for it. Okay, so now I have my 3 cups of oats, gluten-free, Bob Mills, and a teaspoon of my baking powder. Just kind of like tossed in there. I have all of my liquids nice and mixed. We're going to just pour everything in beautifully and mix it all together. This smells so good. I love the smell of vanilla extract. probably one of my favorite smells. Alright, I want them to be extra blueberry. And I think I'm gonna add in some cinnamon. I think I've talked about cinnamon with you guys before, but it is a natural fat burner. And so I love cinnamon. I will put it in my oatmeal every single morning. I am just kind of like shaking and stirring and smelling. That is how I use cinnamon. Egg cups, you know how easy it is? You know how many ingredients they have? Like barely anything. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're going to pan up your tin so that they won't stick to it, and use a non-stick pan. You need 7 eggs, 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm using almond milk, and salt and pepper to taste, and whatever you want to add if you want some veggies, which I did get some veggies provided. So I'm gonna whisk together 7 eggs, the milk, and then I have some spinach and some mushrooms that I'm going to be putting in my egg whites. I know I've talked about this before. Bacon salt, it's a thing. I'm gonna add a tiny bit. You do not need a lot of this. A little bit of baking salt with my pepper and salt with my eggs. And I've whisked them together, and then I'm actually gonna pour them individually and then just place some veggies in there. Focus, aha, or what they look like. Little spinach muffin topper thingies. Gonna do that. These are $3.75, these are $3.50, so I am cooking the egg bites first. So I just put the cornstarch, took out the chicken, put the cornstarch in it, and whisked it all together, put the chicken back in the crock pot. It'll take another 30 minutes, and while that 30 minutes is going, I'm going to make in my rice cooker some white rice. Just 2 cups, pop it in there. Rice will be done at the same time as the chicken. All right, and these are what my egg bites turned out to be. They look freaking delicious, and the eggs make them nice and fluffy, so they're freaking huge. Like, look at that. That is a beautiful egg bite. So it's super hot, but it looks delicious, so taste test. These are so good. The mini muffins, they just break apart, and look at the inside. Oh, blueberries. And this is how I'm storing them, just in a giant container, so my boyfriend and I can just grab and go for our morning. Okay, so this is the spicy chicken with sweet potatoes and little broccolettes. It made a total of 6 meals for me. All right, so you're tasting the spicy chicken. How is it? Is that good?
You know it's good when I'm not talking.
And then, damn babe, look at you.
Potato? Like I said, you know it's good when I'm not talking.
And you don't even like sweet potatoes. Can I try the broccoli? Good meal?
I'm checking everything.
And we have to do a taste test.
You mean I gotta put this down?
Yes.
Now I'm trying this?
Yeah.
It's almost delicious food. What is this?
That's the sesame chicken. White rice.
Bad.
You like it?
Bad. That's delicious.
Yay! Alright guys, I'm done cooking. I have meal prepped for my whole week, and it is boyfriend approved.
Boyfriend approved.
Boyfriend approved. So if you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell to get notified when I make a video. See you guys later.